All right, we are live. This is the Dabpod. I'm J Kid.
I'm Pyro CMS, and
This
we're
is
here with
Eternal.
Eternal.
And what up?
Oh yeah,
And
and
Hitman, sorry,
you gotta
my
scoot
bad,
in,
dude.
bro. You're not even in the
Here,
scene.
you can get in the middle, dude.
No, I'm cool right here because I'm
Let's
just
scoot
on
in
the
this way.
outskirts. I'm on the outskirts this one, you guys.
Yeah,
I'm just
sure.
gonna be peeking
Oh
in
shit.
because I like doing this shit. This is like one of my favorite things to do with you guys, and I just want to be involved.
Right. It's always fun to have you on, man.
Yeah. Oh, I was telling him on that other live pod station. What's his name? Joe Rogan's, because we spoke about how I follow them so much. What's that dude? That's on his shit a lot. That
Jamie?
That from not from Sopranos.
Oh, yeah, the big guy.
Yeah,
I know you're talking about the comedian.
Yeah, he features on him so much. I want to be like something like him. Where I come through and
That's
I'm just
fun.
like, yo, what's it going? Let's get fucked up. Let's cover some different topics. Let's fucking, you know. I think this is the first interview that I've had the opportunity to bring the national act.
Yeah. And we appreciate you for that one, man. That's fucking awesome. So, Eternal, what's going on, man?
Yo, Peace, how you doing?
Doing good, man.
Just chilling, man. Just tired as fuck, you know.
Living that tour life.
Yeah, well, yeah. Saying no sleep till Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know.
So how's the touring been?
It's been good, you know. Been fun, you know. I'm enjoying myself, you know. Again, you know, it is tiring at times, and you know, hard work. You know, everyone thinks like, oh, you just grabbing a mic and just rocking the show, rocking the crowd and shit. You know, there's still a lot of stuff that goes along with it, like, you know, making sure you get the proper rest, making sure you know keeping yourself healthy, which I'm still working on that part.
I was gonna say that's got to be the hardest part,
Right.
is staying healthy, man.
But you know, it's just you know, just trying to keep that energy in your body. You know what I'm saying? So you know you can keep going. You know, so you don't get burnt out and crash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
That does happen to a lot of people.
yeah. So, but other than that though, man, it's you know, everything's cool, man. I mean, a lot of cool ass people. You know, hit a lot of different cities, states, countries, palms. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's it's a beautiful thing to be doing what I love. You know, it just fucked up that my wife was always in my head and trying to fuck my shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll
that
happen.
comes with the business, especially when you're on
Yeah.
tour. You know, the biggest thing out of respect that I've had from you guys at tour is that like I told you on the way over here, I used to do music, and I remember doing a 30-minute set with my buddies, and I'm with like 4 other motherfuckers, and I lost my voice during that time. It would be kind of normal. I'd be up there hyped, and I just start losing my voice. I never understand how artists could just go on tours night after night, or every other night, or whatever the fuck, and just be so consistent with it and keep them chords
Yeah.
there. That shit is wild. You really how do you take care of your voice? Is it just natural? Is it just like you just?
Well, I give myself a break in between shows, um, because of course myself I lose my voice when I go hard beyond hard. And sometimes the mics be all fucked up. You're screaming, talking louder, whatever. But with me, it's all a lot of tea. Honey, lemon. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much the basics actually work, huh?
Yeah, mint tea, and they're really just not talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see a lot of
Saving your voice.
yeah, save your voice, don't talk. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of hard. Sometimes it seems, but when you're on the road and you're consistently touring and you just getting on stage and off stage, you rock your set, get out of there, hit your hotel, you know what I'm saying, and get the rest of your voice up, you know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
So,
So you got so many shows going on,
It's a lot healthier answer than I was expecting.
Right.
Actually,
A lot of people
I
are
was
like,
like,
just get
icy
fucked up every night.
Slurpees.
yeah, man, home remedies, man, they work really, really good.
Hell yeah.
Mint tea as well, a lot of mint, you know what I'm saying, that and ginger to help your throat out, you know what I'm saying, help you go farther. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get your rest, keep your mouth shut, you be Gucci.
Yeah. So you like touring the country, seeing all different states and everything? I saw you were in like Miami.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Georgia.
That's like the fun part, man. Just hit different countries, different states. You know, seeing different sights,
Hell yeah.
experiencing different foods, different cultures, meeting cool ass people, meeting assholes. At the end of the day, it's all a tour story. It's all a memory. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you can go back and tell around the campfire type shit.
Hell yeah. And you get
Man, you know what? I can't imagine. I don't know how this is for a national artist, but like it seems like every national show, shit hits the fan with me, and I'm always like, fuck. When your boy Cross came to the venue today, that was your boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes up to me and he's like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, man, and I explained, what we had went through in the morning. And then we were supposed to do this interview yesterday, and it was just everything was hitting the fan. And then one of my boys that was like, yeah, I got you on the DJ. I'm like, yo, you got me. And he's like, what? I'm supposed to be in Nebraska. I'm like, dog, don't fuck with me today, really? And we got it all figured out. But I'm like, every time this happens as a promoter, shit has hit the fan. And luckily, I've had enough connections where I've always been able to pull it back together. But for some reason, it's always on the national shows on the big shit. And like as a national, do you see that a lot? Do you see where like most promoters have their shit, or is it just me fucking up that much?
he's all, I just want to know.
He's like, tell me the truth.
He's on inside it hurts.
On the other weekend when I had that big show with Conejo, that shit was supposed to be like sold out. I went in to open my shit and my key breaks, and my partner is in Cali, so I had to go all the way, and I'm like, why now? I'm like out of all day, and it seems like every time I have something big, shit hits the fucking fans.
The devil's alive, homie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just whenever you have shit.
I got demons.
I'm
like, man.
The devil's alive, G. Anytime a motherfucking man, or any human, strives to do better for themselves, and your stars ain't lined right, shit's about to crack off right tonight's the night. This is about to pop. This is about to be the bomb. You know what I'm saying? It seems like there's nothing that can go wrong. That's when you expect it, G.
Fuck yeah.
Everything goes
every
wrong.
time.
You know what I mean?
Once you're going
it's
up,
just, you know what I mean?
something.
It's just, It's just, but that's the challenges.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That shit got me old over the years, man.
You know what I mean? It's like training day, homie. Training day for a promoter. You got what it takes to stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Go hard or go home. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
And you know what, like...
And like you said, from what you had spoke to me, you told me earlier, you don't seem like the quitting type. And through all the shit that you've already been to get to the point where you at now, you answered your own question. You've already been going through shit. And now look where you at. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, saying life has challenges. Anytime a motherfucker trying to do good, you're going to have challenges. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at, yourself and look at the point where you were at one time when shit was really fucking bad, when you was grinding to get to the point where you are co-owning or part running a venue. And now that you're actually doing it, how many motherfuckers out here can actually say, I co-own a venue or, whatever, or run a venue? That right there is a major accomplishment. That's an establishment. That right there, you got a business. You got something that you can generate cash from, feed your family. You know what I'm saying? So you've already you already made moves. You're successful. The challenge is the fact is that God throws monkey wrenches in your shit because everything ain't just not going to be given to you. You got to earn it. So when you get it, you appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why when you make your motherfucking money, when you have a successful show, you appreciate it and you're happy. And you always sit back and you think about the goddamn bullshit that you did to get to this point, or the bullshit you did to promote or whatever you had to do to make sure this show was proper and cracked off right. And when you do that shit, trust me, you feel the biggest pat on your own motherfucking goddamn back. You're smiling, you're having a good time, you're ready to roll, you're down for anything, you go home, you know what I'm saying? Home Kung Fu your girl up and some shit, you know what I'm saying? Everything is beautiful, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna come easy. That's, you know what I'm saying? But when you get it, you're gonna be happy. See, you've been going through some bullshit, I've been going through some bullshit, but when you hit that one, you like, man, it was worth it. You know what I mean?
Well, like meeting connections like this is always worth it. Like I said, I was bringing him on the way over here, and I was like, most of the times when I book headliners like him, it's so in and out that I don't even get to really kick it with people like him. I was like, today we're gonna kick it.
For sure.
And that was just like I was just a sponge right now.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
That was some real game.
But I'm not like anybody else though. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what's
I'm one of a kind. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna book a lot of motherfuckers. You're gonna work with a lot of people. But one thing you're gonna always be able to say, if my name comes up, or the thought of me come up in your motherfucking mind, you're gonna say, you know what? That was one of the realest motherfuckers I've ever met. He cool as fuck and he real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He a real ass dude.
And see, it's
he
one
about
thing-
the people and he really about fucking with niggas and some shit.
Yeah.
You know?
It's one thing for somebody to do the VIP meet and greet, but it's something for me to like pick up people's and then come like, yo, let's go sip a beer real quick. I heard a little bit about your personal problems. I told you something about mine. You know, and it's that shit that's like that wild to me. Where I'm like, man, this is like my job.
We just came back from the liquor store and some shit. I told you what the fuck I was going through. I told you shit.
And I told you, I was like, hey dog, I drink, so
shit. You know.
Yeah, I told him we was gonna get robbed, but we're gonna keep shit.
And you know what? And the thing about it though, God is good because God knew I was about to get some text messages and I was about to go through the bullshit. That's why you hit the liquor store. It all connected. Because he knew, nigga, you gonna get a beer. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get your beer because I got something for you. You know what I mean? And he gave it to me some shit. But I'm Gucci. I'm around some good people right here. Two humble souls. Good men like yourself. Showing me love, bringing me out here, giving me a new experience. You know what I'm saying? God is good. I'm so thankful. I can't wait to come back. You know what I mean?
And, we appreciate you coming on for sure, too.
And I don't give a fuck how you feel. If you an artist and you get on a goddamn show, you know what I'm saying, and you pull out of that show, okay. You know, you can give up any excuses. I understand some people really go through some shit, you know what I'm saying? Some things do just appear out of nowhere and you gotta handle it. I get it. You know what I mean? But this is my point. Don't get yourself involved into something if you ain't gonna fall through with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get yourself involved in a show if you're not gonna promote it. If you ain't got enough respect to promote and push a flyer that has your name on it, to let your family, your friends, and your fucking people to say, hey, such and such is performing at this spot on this day at this motherfucking time. If you ain't got that much love and respect for your goddamn self to promote a show that you're on, get the fuck out of the game, homie, because you ain't gonna last long. You know what I'm saying? Walmart's hiring. I just seen fucking things that ass and paper. Burger King's hiring. I think there's a few gas stations and some shit. Take your pick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go online and fill out your application and get off the mic. Right. Real shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the easiest parts of the
I hate it. I can't stand when rappers get their name on flyers. It's like back in the day coming up in some shit, you know. Niggas be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, trying to spit game to a bitch or some shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm doing a show with E40 and shit. Show the flyer to the bitch. Be like, oh shit, you open up for E40. But like, yeah, whoop, you want to go kick, you want to go smoke some weed, trying to get the pud. Hopefully you get some pussy, some shit, because quote unquote, nigga, you a hood celebrity, some shit. You know what I'm saying? You trying to mesmerize and Charles Manson this bitch's mind and some shit, thinking like, oh, this nigga right here is going to be a shit, or he is a shit because he's opening up for E40. That's that game, homie. That's mouthpiece, son. That's mouthpiece. And if you use your mouthpiece right, homie, you can open and break any motherfucking thing down. You know what I'm saying? If you got a good mouthpiece, you can make the motherfucking moves and be successful in this goddamn game. You know what I'm saying? It's all about mouthpiece. Whether if you're rapping, whether if you're conducting business, whether if you're communicating, you know what I'm saying? Whether if you're giving instructions, whether if you're in the studio mixing and mastering, it all comes down to mouthpiece. A form of communication. Something that you say out of your motherfucking mouth, out of your goddamn tongue, you know what I'm saying, that someone else can catch and understand the language and the thoughts and the messages that you're giving to them. That's your motherfucking mouthpiece, nigga. Now, whether if you use your mouthpiece, you know what I'm saying, to pimp hoes, to write lyrics, to get a job, to slang books, to fucking slang beats, serve bean pies, you know what I'm saying, in the street, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be. If your game ain't on point, nigga, ain't no one gonna pay attention to you. I don't give a fuck. You can't sell, you know what I'm saying, you can't sell a fucking cup of goddamn lemonade, nigga, if your motherfucking program ain't on point. What you gonna be like, lemonade $1? Fuck no.
And you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, turn them.
You know, a nigga with real game, what I would do, I would go get one of the little white kids and be like, little nigga, listen, you gonna stand right here, you gonna serve this motherfucking lemonade, and you all Gucci. Why? Because everybody gonna stop for the little white kid. Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm selling lemonade for $1. Would you like to buy some? Oh, sure, Ryan. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is my job, golly jitty. You know what I mean? And Ryan ain't gonna get $1. They gonna be so proud and excited and some shit to see that little white homie out there fucking slanging fucking goddamn lemonade and some shit. I got 5 on a little nigga. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Here's $5 in your thing, Ryan, some shit. You know what I mean? Straight up or some shit. And
I respect your mindset so
and then
much,
Ryan gonna
man.
walk away and be like, fuck yeah! Hell yeah, dude! Tacos and beer tonight!
Doyle rules.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
But it's right. It's about your mouthpiece.
But real
man.
shit, at the end of the damn day, homie, it's about your motherfucking mouthpiece. And your mouthpiece is the most crucial when you're an artist, when it comes down to you spitting lyrics, when it comes down to you spitting and conducting business. Whether if you're trying to promote yourself, trying to sell your CD, trying to sell your shirt, trying to sell your brand, trying to get yourself involved in something with some sponsors and some shit, you have to talk it. You have to basically have a presentation to get these motherfuckers to say, yo, I need that. Or I'm interested. If your mouthpiece ain't on game, nigga, you know, go online and go fill out an application.
Right.
Because you need to get out the game. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
What I like about hearing that from you is you've actually used your mouthpiece to do a bunch of things that, like,
Starting Casanova.
everything. Like,
Casanova.
just
This nigga
all
right
the way
here
to
said
going to the album of the year.
I created Casanova. Damn, dog.
Castlevania.
Yeah.
Castlevania, my bad. I'm high as shit.
Shit. That sounds like I started Casanova. Wow. I like that one. You know what I mean? That's like the black version of the Beast Boys and shit. With perms and Jerry curls and shit and 6'4" and shit. You know what I'm saying? Running down the beach and shit with their Hawaiian guitars and shit and flower shirts and some shit. Wah, 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 Casanova, Casanova, wah, wah, wah. Yeah, nigga. Remix.
Castlevania.
Castlevania is the crew. Castlevania is the name. That's where it started for me, man. Got it tattooed on my back. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Castlevania is a video game as well. That was one of my biggest inspirations. I was an orphan growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I was raised in orphanages, foster homes, group homes from when I was 6 until I was 18 and a half. And everyone would be like, well, why you didn't leave when you're 18 because you're an adult? Well, because I was notified that I was 6 credits shy of a high school diploma. And shit, I didn't want to leave that motherfucker without a high school diploma. So when I left it and shit, I had a high school diploma. And then 3 months later, I went straight to college. I got all the money that I saved from scrubbing walls, cleaning floors, all this shit, plus the little money that I got from the government. I wrote myself into Merit College of Medical Careers, studied medical assisting, you know what I'm saying, took the MA program, which was, you know, one of my big things. I was into, you know, X-ray technician. So, you know, when I went to college and shit, you know, my major was radiologic technology, or being a radiologic technologist, which is basically for a short-term and X-ray technician, you know what I'm saying, and then my minor was music, you know what I'm saying, so I, you know, took courses in studying music and learning the different, you know, polyphons and molyphons and, you know, just all the different types of B flats and that, and just at the same time, the whole, you know, studying the whole, you know, Renaissance era of music and classical and Beethoven and Mozart and, you know, and just learning basically how a motherfucker who's deaf and couldn't hear some shit write some of the dopest music in the goddamn world, homie. And that's gangsta, homie. He used his fingerpiece.
This was stupid.
You know what I mean?
You went from your mouthpiece to your fingerpiece.
Hey, nigga, bam.
Hey, that is amazing.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
I've only met like maybe 2 people that could really.
So yeah, man. So like.
Yeah, well, like 3D.
But anyways, yeah, man, that's, you know, Castlevania and, you know, so like the whole point of, you know, I used to get in trouble and shit, you know, I had to get sent to my room, and I had to, you know, Castlevania video game, and, you know, we were fighting vampires. I'm like, fuck you, I'm hoping you die. So the Nintendo game Castlevania was a stress relief for me. It was a place for me to go to be able to fight demons that I also looked at as the staff members and the people who were upsetting me. So when I played a video game, I'm showing them on a video game, one by one, the demons were going away. I was being able to release myself and feel some sort of revenge. Like, I got you, even though I physically didn't touch these motherfuckers because I was in the room locked. But mentally, I'm playing this game and I'm so in tune with it. There's some shit I'm thinking that every fucking goddamn bat that I kill, or vampire, or Frankenstein, or whatever the case may be, is one of them niggas that I hate. You know what I'm saying? And it was a stress relief. You know, kept me out of trouble. You know, it helped me calm down. And when I graduated out of high school and started my own record label, back in 1996, and I called it Castlevania. I started a group called Castlevania actually, but something told me that groups don't last long, which obviously everyone knows true and some shit. So I decided to also make my record label Castlevania as well. because I got a tattoo on my back. So rather if my group breaks up, my label's Castlevania. So the tattoo on my back that says Castlevania, which is spelled with a K, due to the issues that I had to deal with Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't want to walk around like a dumbass and be like, oh, you got Castlevania in your back and your group broke up and you're no longer making albums. But my label's still dropping albums to this day because everything that I touch, and I have touched in them 27 years, is Castlevania. You know what I mean? So my tattoo didn't go to waste. You know what I mean? Let me see. I wrote and composed and arranged all the music from scratch. Wrote all my lyrics. All the other homies wrote all their lyrics.
Were they just your friends from school?
Yeah, friends from school. One of them was a childhood friend. We used to catch fucking frogs in the dents and shit.
Yeah.
And then from there, after I cut the record and shit for the first Castlevania, which was called Straight from the Dungeon, you know, I knew I needed money to get the CDs done, and obviously I had this vision, I had this dream, I had this dope ass album. Well, this is, this nigga upstairs, this big essay dude, like Mexican mafia type motherfucker, real shit. I'm just a little black kid, black youngster down his neighbor some shit, but I was always talking to him about like, yo, checking my music, it's dope, you know what I'm saying? I just need to get 1,300 to get some CDs. And the essay dude, like, went in his pocket and was like,
Damn.
go get them CDs, Holmes, and just give me 200 of them. I was like, word. So I got 5 boxes of 200. And I gave him a box. He got 200. I don't know what he did with them. I haven't heard anything about them CDs to this day. I don't know if the dude's fucking alive.
That's so dope.
Maybe if he sold them for 5 or 10.
But I took my CDs and I went to like every fucking record store. Sam Goody, Warehouse, Blockbuster Music, Tower Records, Music Trader, local mom and pop stores, Spin Records. These are all a lot of stores and shit within Southern California. And I got all my shit. And I was getting my shit in the stores, using doing consignment deals. You know what I mean? Which basically they'll take 3 or 4, put it in there,
Right.
and then if you sell them in some shit, then they'll give you a check, and then you can put more. If you didn't sell, they'll tell you like, hey, your CDs didn't sell. You need to come pick them up. If not, then we're basically gonna go throw them in the 99-cent pile. You know what I mean? But I managed to and I was hitting the streets with it as well, and I busted my ass and some shit, and I got nominated at the music awards, which blew me the fuck away. Like, it just was a shock, and I'm just like, huh? Like, for real?
Did you have multiple people go into the stores with you, like going to different stores, or was it all just
it was just me.
Just hustling.
Cool.
That was just it.
That's
You know
dope.
what I mean?
Yeah, you were your own street team.
Yeah, it was just me. You know what I mean? I don't got no brothers. I don't got no sisters. I don't even met my biological dad. I don't have no mom. You know what I'm saying? It's me. You know what I'm saying? G. I got cousins and uncles and aunties and shit, but but other than that though, man, it's like even the homies in the group and some shit. Like me, like the homie Bane, when we dropped, he also helped out too. He also helped out as well on the first Council album as well, because I needed extra stuff, get more CDs, and he helped out as well. And this was just a cat that I met in college. You know what I'm saying? When I went to when I was going to Merritt College, San Diego Merritt College. No, San Diego Miramar College. So I went to Miramar and I met Bane there. Anyways, he gave me a little bit of money, some shit, and he's like, look, I don't want the money back. I want you to put me on your next album. I want to be part of the crew. And I was like, huh? So I was like, word and some shit. So then we dropped the second album, and I got nominated twice for best album and best group, and then I won.
The album.
I won for album of the year.
Hell yeah.
What year was it?
2002.
What was the name?
Castlevania: The Battle Angels. Castlevania 2, The Battle Angels.
How many volumes was it?
How many volumes? What? You mean?
Like how many?
At this point, it was just 2.
It was just 2.
It was just 2, yeah. I wanted, after that and shit.
Any thanks for the third?
Well, Well, we talked about it for so many years, you know, for the last fucking, you know, if we do drop a new Castlevania album, homie, it'd be like a 20-year anniversary type shit. So what happened is that before I won the music awards in November 2002, I had a daughter and she passed away. And um, my daughter died, um, and yeah, so um, that was just um, uh, a turning point in my career. I didn't know how to handle it and shit, and my girl at the time, you know, I wasn't there for her, and I went kind of like, I don't know, I just drifted off and type shit, and there was these Puerto Rican dudes that lived in the apartments behind us, and I went over there, and they were doing coke, and I never did this shit before, and
How old was you?
when I went, it was my 25th, yeah, 25.
God damn, I was a bad kid.
I was 25,
Yeah.
25, and yeah, I remember because I went to go because my homie took me to go see Tool on my 25th birthday in October. So, and my daughter passed in August. Um,
Sorry to even touch that subject.
so, anyways, I ended up trying a lot of coke, and I'm still trying lines to this day. When I did that shit, I lost everything. Over $2 million. Um, I was throwing parties and shit like I was Rick James, having people, you know, I was so fucked up, nigga. I worked at the gas station, party at my house, nigga.
Shit.
You know, yeah, it was bad to the point where like one day I just ended up waking up and shit, nigga, and
That
all
was all
shit's
like
going
around
on.
2002 era?
2002, 2004,
Oh, wow.
and I remember around the end, after my brother at the time moved out and everything like that, I was laying on the couch, and I was laying on this couch for like probably 3 or 4 months straight with the with the bunny rabbit that I bought my daughter to give to her, which was really nice to give to her. And I sat there for 4 months, laying on the couch because I couldn't go in the room. Oh, I couldn't go in the room. I couldn't sit in the room anymore. You know, with just the memories and shit. You know, me and her sitting in the bed and everything, it just fucked me up. So I was afraid to go in the room, and I stayed on the couch. And yeah, I think I soaked that fucking teddy bear for like 4 months, sat there and cried and shit, to the point when I was in my apartment, and went to stay with my boy Del Stone for a little bit, and then I had to move out because he was moving, and I had a white homeboy, man, who was kind of paid. You know, his family had a lot of money, and they had a cabin out in the woods, and this is 2004, and I was sleeping in this cabin, no running water, no bathroom, no nothing. It was just a water bed in there and a pit bull that he brought his pit bull over, so I had someone to talk to. Other than that and shit, I was like making stick figures and shit out of woods and leaves and shit, and had my own colony of people and shit. I was fucking waiting till like 11 o'clock at night to go take baths in the lake at the park. Um, and I got on my knees and I begged God. I cried and I asked him to take me out. And I told him I was sorry for everything that I'd done and to please help me. And I got in contact with my biological mother, and she let me come and stay at her house for about a month and a half and shit, and got my shit back together. You know, started sort of getting my stuff back together, but I didn't really get back into the music until 2006. it was a 2 year recovery and shit, and just trying to get by. And then I went back and re-released my it's one of my solo albums that I did. Actually, the only solo album I did was Blazing Confused, which the whole album is written about the whole time of everything I went through. Um, so
You said Dazed and Confused?
Blazing Confused.
Blazed and Confused.
Yeah, it's an 8 track. It's an 8 track EP, and it tells everything.
Oh, nice.
Every fucking thing. I even got a song on there called Snow White. Like when I'm saying this album tells everything, everything. I mean, I'm saying shit on here right now that I've never told my own family. So I'm pretty.
Where could people find that? Is that can they easily just look it up on YouTube?
You can go find it on fucking actually on Reverb Nation. You can find some shit on Reverb Nation. It's still on there.
Yes.
Um,
Blazed and Confused.
but yeah, this I've never told anyone. This is this is not meant to go public, but you know, I'm a real ass nigga. I'm 42 years old. You know, they gonna learn sometime. So fuck it, you gonna learn today.
For sure.
But so yeah, so that's the story with Castlevania. You know, three music award nominations, one music award, and then the Blazing Confused, I got nominated for that one too. So I got 4 music award nominations, one win.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, it's just a perfect example of telling motherfuckers like, you know, like this old African dude told me when I was 16. He said, in order for you to gain it all, you're going to have to lose it all. Because then you'll be able to, because then you'll appreciate everything. And I never got it. Nigga, when my daughter passed, nigga, shit, I learned that motherfucker real quick. And I lost everything. The wife, my kids, you know, like, you know, my girl was gone. My newborn baby died right in front of me. You know, I tried to jump out of a window at the hospital and shit and try to attempt suicide and shit and drop it down 9 stories.
Damn, at the hospital?
Palomar Hospital in Poway, California.
Where was that?
I landed on my feet.
This you?
Just a fucking twisted ankle.
Kung Fu. Damn.
Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang!
That's not your time.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Hey.
your time, man. I've made
Nah,
multiple
it's not
attempts
your
on my
fucking
life
time.
too.
You know, and I'm a strong believer in time. That's why Pyro did
I would-
the semi
I always tell people the best place I've ever been is rock bottom. Because you're right, that's when you learn the most.
Let's do it.
That's how you learn the most, is rock bottom, man.
See, that's why I like this type away from the show, because this is rare when you get inside, when you get to meet a national and actually dig in to their personal lives. Like I didn't even expect to get into all of this. It was just like he's just letting y'all in on some good shit. And this is
just
tapping in with motherfucking Denver.
I was just a fucking orphan boy.
We all regular people. Like people look at me like Mr. Fucking.
Your story's fucking.
Co-owner, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'm just like you.
But
I'm
but some niggas got mom, they got dads, they got brothers, they got sisters.
Right,
I ain't got none of that shit.
You're right.
Yeah, and you push through and
I ain't
did
got
all
none of that
kinds.
shit. You know, the nigga I call daddy today is a 6'3" white dude who was a foster dad, who used to come visit me on the weekends in the group home, part of the Big Brother program.
Y'all still talk to each other?
And we still talk to each other.
That's time.
And I call him pops.
Oh, that's cool. I got a couple. I had a mentor growing up.
My auntie Deborah.
I haven't talked to him.
She took that spot as a mother figure. I mean, my mom was there when I was little, and I love my mom. Even though she fucking hurt me, did a lot of shit, and she said a lot of fucked up shit to me, I love my mom more than anything. And I wish that she would talk to me.
That's the biggest heart that you could have. I lost my pops out of grudge when I was 18.
But my mom don't like me.
Yeah, but I mean, for you to have that open heart is the best thing
Yeah, I
you can
know,
have.
man.
Because the worst thing you can do is have that closed heart. And then
Yeah, but nigga, 2.5 years ago, I spoke to my mom on the phone, and she told me that I fucked her life up, and that the day before I was born, she was gonna have me aborted. That's what my mother told me.
That's fucked up. You can't ever tell you.
When I was 40 years old, G.
Yeah, you can't tell you see that. But you know, for you to still have that open heart is the best thing that God could give you. because you still recognize that that's still your mom, regardless of whatever she is to say. That's
Oh, to
still
my
your
grandma,
mom.
man. I had a cool ass grandma, man. She did right. And I had a lot of other people in my life who, looked out for me too. Just strangers, foster parents. There was some good people in different group homes. And I learned a lot from everybody. I'm an
The
accumulation of
fact you
everything.
hustled,
I would
you
love
did
to
all
see
that
this
on
guy's
your own,
movie.
going,
You know what? I love the
going
hip hop
into
story
college
movies.
and the medical field. That's
Yeah, I went to college for
respectable,
7
man.
years, man.
You should have somebody document.
Did
the
you
movie.
get the MA?
No, I was kicked out 2 weeks before I was going to graduate.
Damn.
Got into a fight with the teacher.
Damn.
Did you win?
Well, my story was
More
right.
like
They brought my parents and everything like that, but unfortunately, they told me to go, and then like 3 weeks later, they fired the teacher.
No.
Damn.
So she's gone too.
So you're basically only like a credit away from your MA too?
Couple
credits?
Nah, it was not even that. It was just fucking. I just had like I completed all my shots. I did all my fucking sub noise, all my deltoids, all my glute shots. I did all my vital signs. You know what I'm saying? I did my fucking all my samples, piss, urine, shit samples. I took all my tests. There was only one thing I didn't do, and that was taking the final test.
Damn.
That was it. It was just one fucking test, and I would have graduated.
Damn.
One fucking test. And so I've been kind of fucking battling with them to this day, and I'm like, well, shit, if you won't give me the MA, at least give me the MAA. Because MA is medical office administration.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I could do like medical billing and coding and shit for like insurance, you know what I'm saying? Prep a patient, you know what I'm saying? Get a doctor's tray ready, stuff like that. Doing the computer work, just the basics,
Hell yeah.
you know what I'm saying? All that shit. So I'm like, well, fuck, if you want to give me an A, at least give me that. I passed that. Give me an MA.
Yeah, give me
something,
like,
you know what I mean? I pay, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But they just whatevers and some shit, so.
They want you to take it
That's
all over again?
They want me, they said that what they want to do with me is they want me to go back, retake medical terminology, which is basically, just the, words, like for instance, like the medical term for skin is dermat. So dermatology, the study of skin, you know what I mean? But yeah, I paid for, they want me to go back and pay for, do the first course, and then I will get pushed all the way back to the back end and do that shit, and then I can graduate. I'm like, why can't y'all just put me in the back, let me get my books and do some brushing up and some shit, and let me go take that final test?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I basically passed already.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Instead of making me go back and trying to make me pay racks and shit.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. But I got all my transcripts, I got all my test scores, everything and shit. You know what I mean? Everything. And the only one I don't got is that final fucking test. That was it. They said I was going to be an embarrassment to the school. I was too outspoken. I was a disturbance on campus because at lunchtime I was always rapping and shit. So, so when I walked through the hallways, people are like, "Oh, what's up, Eternal?" And the teacher
just hating.
He was straight up like, "Listen, man,
that's not my fault that he decided to turn around out of his chair and not listen to you and your studies and your lessons, and he decided he acknowledge me. That ain't got nothing to do with me,
right?
You know what I mean?
That's his fault.
That's his fault. But I took the bullet for it. So they kicked me out of school. So I was a disturbance and a distraction on campus.
That's
They said I was a distraction on
After
campus.
going that far.
That none of the students can focus with me being on campus. Because everyone's so in tune of what's Latifu doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like what's going on with Eternal? I don't know. It's like this is what it was, G.
Right.
And the faculty was after me, man.
Yeah,
And
that's fucked up.
they fucking kicked me out like 2 weeks before I to graduate.
Yeah.
Yep, G.
So what's your plans now, man? What you got planned?
Well, shit, man. Right now, I mean, I got a new EP getting ready to release in October. EP that I recorded in United Kingdom, 2018, when I went out there on a rolling tour as well with a group called Dancing Collective, and we get ready to drop that this October. I currently got a dude right now working on a comic book for it.
Oh,
you
yeah,
got a
that's
comic book
sick.
going?
Yeah. So the front cover and the back cover, it's going to be a comic, and then after that, we're going to have the full-on book. But it's going to be released on vinyl. So that's going to be a big one. So it'll be released on record, CD, and then also, you got your digital.
That's sick.
And then, I'm also got, a few other projects, and I'm working with, songs with, different artists. I got my boy DJ Flipside, which is one of my dogs, you know what I'm saying? one of the, illest and dopest and basically in my picture, number one fucking Wu-Tang DJ out there in the coalition. He got a new album coming out called, Same Shit Different Day. And I'm gonna join on that, which is like the first joint that's gonna hit motherfuckers up on that and some shit. So that's gonna be hot. And then I'm working on a new EP for myself as well. And that's in the works as well. And then other than that, man, it's doing a lot of touring, a lot of shows. Here in the States, and also working on some stuff out of the state. And just trying to basically just stay busy, keep that money coming in. If I don't rap, I don't eat. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. So I saw you were planning to do UK and Scotland. Is that still in the works?
Yeah. Well, see what it was. See, the thing is, the catch with this, and I keep it 1,000. So the catch with that one is that it's an opportunity for me to go out and rock, but the dude, due to his budget, he can't pay for my flight.
Oh shit.
To the UK, but he can pay for all my flights within the UK, because I'm gonna have to fly from London to Scotland.
Hell yeah.
To go rock, Edinburgh and Glasgow, and then rock a show in London. So he's gonna pay me per show, pay for my hotels, pay for my food.
You just gotta fly out there.
And I just gotta fly out there. And so I found, tickets for, I think it was like $575. But I was also having a homeboy. I was trying to see if he wanted to go out there with me in exchange. Like, hey, I'll put you on a tour. You take care of my ticket, and I'll take you on a fucking international overseas tour. You know what I mean? Give you that experience.
That's a good ass deal.
Which, we agreed on and some shit. But then when it came time to fucking say, hell, I found tickets hella cheap. Then everyone's got their, something came up. Something came up. So
the way my bank account works.
The dude, so my connect out there is still saying like, yo, if you want to come out November, 5th, 6th, and 7th. But the way looking at time right now, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time, because he likes to book like, within 4 to 6 months out. But since my name is so good out there, some shit, he's like, fuck it, I'll book you 3 months out. I know it'll be good. So just with the way time is creeping up right now, and I don't got a plane ticket.
Yeah, it seems to be flying.
And it's getting close to the holidays. So I told him, so it'd probably be smart to just do it after New Year's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So probably might end up going there probably sometime like end of January, maybe February. I'm supposed to go to Canada September 18th through the 20th. No, 16th through the 20th of September. And then let me see. Other than that, I got a gang of shows coming up here in the States and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shows out here in the States. I got a guy out in Arizona, my homie Cut. You know what I'm saying? We're working on a short film, so a little movie. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, do like a 20-minute, 30-minute film. You know what I'm saying?
Is it like a documentary or just an actual film?
Like an actual film.
Like a comedy type thing?
Nah, it's like, like almost like some, I mean, not, like for instance, like, Snoop Doggy Dogg's Murder Was a Case was kind of like an inspiration to me, some shit.
Yeah.
So something like that, you know what I mean? Dropping it, his shit was like a 19-minute movie with a dope ass fucking soundtrack.
Yeah.
This shit was murder.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to like bite that, but I'm trying to like, I'm trying to say like.
It's just inspiration.
That shit was inspirational. And you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rappers out there who drop movies or drop flicks or some shit. So just trying to come up with some cool ass ideas to do like a little small short film and then have a bomb ass motherfucking soundtrack, and so you can buy the movie and the soundtrack together as a DVD, CD package and shit. So
that's dope.
Yeah, man. So I'm just trying to make moves, just trying to come up with new ideas. Like I said, working on the comic book thing. I'm trying to get into the work on some action figures, having an Eternal doll.
That'd be tight.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you still doing the YouTube show?
The Eternal show? No. Unfortunately, the 2010, my camera got fucked up. My camera dude, you know what I'm saying, that was rolling with me, he got caught up in some shit, and my own personal, career was just taking off a whole lot more, to the point where I wasn't having that time. But I do want to say thank you to Ice-T. I want to say thank you to Planet Asia, and I want to say thank you to Raekwon, you know what I'm saying, for doing the trailer for my TV show back in 2009 for the Eternal show. I thank y'all. Thank you, Ice-T, for always looking out for me, for giving me the dopest interview. You gave me the longest interview. You gave me 45 minutes of your time. Thank you, Coco, you know what I'm saying, for just being who you was and just showing me that ass on camera. Sorry, Ice. But we all got you on camera. What the fuck this nigga over here doing? Some shit. What the fuck that She was marketing herself, nigga. CocosWorld.com. I remember. She dicked all over and shit. Showed her ass and shit, titties and all in my face. I'm sitting there cheesing and shit. She was sitting there, you cute, gave me a kiss on the cheek, nigga. It was a wrap, nigga. I was in love. You got ice over in the corner. She said, "What the fuck is this shit, nigga, over here?" You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, was he
He's all pissed off. That's fucking funny.
They know who the fuck I am. I'm Iceberg Slim, nigga. I'll cut you with motherfucking pieces of some shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's ice motherfucking tea, nigga. You better recognize.
And then I'll CSI that shit.
I'm saying shit.
Was that the shit that
I'll
was
law
on?
and order your motherfucker.
Yo, Law and Order. Oh, yeah. It was what it is.
Fuck.
Jethro, what? Nigga, give me a motherfucker, man. Put my perm up and shit. I'm about to get this nigga right here, West Coast, beat down with some shit.
Hey, you know what? The shit about Ice-T was, I remember like a documentary a long time ago when he was talking about when he first came up. I don't know how his shit was legitimately when he was like a pimp or whatever, but when he first sold himself, he went up to the record building and he was like, "Yo, man, I was pimping, but I made myself the hoe." And he was like, "And I made myself, and I sold myself." And that's how I was dealing with a lot of like venues or whatever kind of business that I was dealing with, even on job applications. I made myself the hoe. I presented myself and I pimped myself out. I was just as a state of mind.
Hell yeah.
A lot, like when we said, you use your mouthpiece. A lot of motherfuckers don't use that shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they hit me up like headline videos or like shows or want to do their own shows or whatever, and they're just like, "Hey, I want to do a show. What's up?" And I'm like, "That's the motherfucker that you gonna get pimped. I'll make you fucking put that skirt and heels on, and I'll make you walk that walk." Towards a motherfucker that's like, "Yo, here's all my credentials, this and that, yada yada yada." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay."
Who got the lighter?
You guys got a lighter? I think Pyro's got it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's that mouthpiece is very important when you introduce yourself.
Anyways, by the way, I want to do a big shout out to the whole fucking, you know what I'm saying, state of Colorado, to all my niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Denver right now. Big shout out to everybody in Denver, to all the locals, statewide, you know, citywide. You know what I'm saying? Much love from your boy Eternal. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, come fuck with me. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Doing more with Ivan. I will be back at the Sports Watch. You know what I'm saying? So watch for that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Watch for the Sports
You
Watch.
know.
What you think? November, December?
Yeah, man. November, December sounds really good.
I'm looking
you know
November, December now.
Well, we go. Let's get November in.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it in.
Because I want to paint.
Oh yeah. Because I gotta get an Eternal on the wall.
Okay, cool.
He does the.
All right, so you heard it now. Me and Ivan gonna talk. We're gonna bring Eternal back in November.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's gonna be a dope ass show.
Openers,
Pyro painting.
Openers, get ready. I need some solid motherfuckers that's gonna help on this.
Yo, for any motherfucking body that didn't go to the show, go ask the niggas who was at the show about me. They let you know, homie, you missed out.
Hell yeah.
Don't miss out on the next one.
Shout out to the people that came through.
Yeah, real shit.
Part of it.
Real shit.
That shit was nice.
Yup.
Motherfucking Nintendo fucked that shit up. So.
Hell yeah, that's what I heard. I heard you killed that set.
Yeah, I kill every set.
Hell yeah.
You know, I always tell motherfuckers and shit, if rhymes can kill, I would have been on death row.
Got the whole crowd dead. Oh shit, I gotta sneak out this motherfucker.
You know, whether if it's 5, 10, 1, 100, 300, 1,000, whatever, homie, I get out there, nigga, and I put on a show and give the fucking fans what they want.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm enjoying myself because it's not about me, it's about the people. It's about the people who paid, it's about the people who come to see me, and it's about having a good time. And I owe that to them. I owe them 1,000% every motherfucking time. I don't give a fuck if there's one person in that building who bought a ticket and there was only one dude. Well, guess what? Me and him are going to have an intimate show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Not on no faggot shit. I'm just saying, nigga, you know what I mean? It's just going to be like intimate. Like, you know, you have an opportunity to have dinner with The Rock.
Right?
Oh my God, I get to have dinner with The Rock. Nigga, that's intimate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what, man? I owe it to people like you because, like, once I stepped into this shit, I told you I came into this Sports Watch about 4 months ago, and I hear people telling me, "Man, Sports Watch this, Sports Watch is everywhere," and I gave a lot of love to the local scene, but it's when a place like that brings people like you, it makes it a lot more intimate. Because it's not like the Roxy where it's 800 fucking people where you're untouchable. it's a fucking spot at sports spots where it's 150 people and you're right fucking there. And people actually meet you. They're out there fucking blazing with you. They're out there fucking interacting with you. So it's a lot more intimate when I book people like you at sports spots. It means a lot more to people when people like you really help build the name at my shit.
I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Much love to all the fans who hollered at me, took pictures, got autographs and some shit. Y'all make a nigga feel good when times is rough. Much love to y'all.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Real shit. I need back rubs, man. What's up?
Get the chicks going. So if you want to contact Eternal, the number is at the front.
Yeah.
Well, talk about Colorado and the features. How can Colorado artists contact you and feature with you?
Just, you know,
People
if
that are
niggas in
interested.
Colorado want to holler at me, you can hit me up on Facebook. Look up Latifu. That's Latifu. Last name is Sams. Sams. That's my birth god name. You know what I'm saying? Latifu Sams. Hit me up on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram at EternalKV. That's EternalKV_. You know what I'm saying? KV for Castlevania because I keeps it real. You know, because I was with Castlevania before I was with Wu. So y'all always want to know what I'm saying? So, and then, you know, you can also find me on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, under Eternal Killa Beez.
You answer all your
Yeah,
messages.
yeah, you know
And see,
what I'm
that's
saying?
dope
You can
when
find me
people
on
can, like,
Bandcamp under
direct
Castlevania Entertainment. You can find me on there under War Machines.
Mhm.
Me and my boy Darren G, we cut an album called War Machines, which is one of the dopest, illest albums that I ever did in my life, other than the Castlevanias 1 and Castlevanias 2, which I believe is, to this day, some of my best work, other than the War Machines album and putting that shit together, some shit. Those 3 albums to me are like the pinnacle and like milestones for me in my career and some shit, and as well as the Blazers Confused or some shit, because it was really deep and it was really just straight from the heart and really just sticking niggas in the head with daggers with that one and shit. You know what I mean? They really
And
felt it.
You know what's huge is that like this gives people in Colorado the opportunity to direct connect with you because a lot of people they don't build themselves in the business state or they don't network and there's a lot of middlemen that take advantage and will add that incentive that maybe keeps people from Denver working with you. So now that people can direct connect with you, it makes them feel like they're more in a relationship and more connected with people that are like international making moves, and it makes them feel a lot more connected with the hip hop scene. And I think that's huge when nationals come to cities like this. That's something that we don't really get enough of, and that's where we get. There's a lot of shit that gets shunned on here. And one of them is this ticket sales, but that's a whole nother subject.
Listen,
Another
I don't
thing-
listen. I don't give a fuck where you go, what state. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, the promoter's gonna either make you pay for a fucking slot or you gonna sell tickets for a slot.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
From Eternal,
Period.
motherfuckers.
That's on everything. That's on my motherfucking kids. That's on my wife. That's on my daughter. Rest in peace, homie. That's on everything I love, G. Don't think that it's not like that everywhere, homie, because it is. You mean saying unless you know the headliner, he can get you a slot for free. If you're cool with the venue owner, he get you a slot for free. You do a favor for a favor, might get you a slot for free. But I know niggas that, like I was telling Ivan earlier, some shit. Ain't no way in fucking hell some nigga gonna sit there and spend $50,000 to book Snoop Dogg. Ain't gonna let your ass on there and spit for free without you paying.
For
That
real.
nigga got booked in San Diego at 4th and B, homie, some shit, and every motherfucking artist was paying a goddamn $1,000 slot, and you only got 10 minutes. These niggas
Probably
look-
not even tickets.
Yeah. No, it was no ticket sales, nigga. You paid a rack for the
Yes,
slot.
yes, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
on
tickets sold
That's on
themselves,
everything.
man.
Yeah, homie.
Yeah, they say
Yeah.
you ain't got no tickets.
Straight the fuck up, hell no. There was
That's
no
straight
tickets.
exposure and
You paid
investment.
a slot, yeah.
Yep.
You know what I
Make
mean?
that 10
The only
checks
thing,
count.
the only thing that I the only thing I would have said is that for all those motherfuckers who did pay $1,000, this is back in like 2008, 2009.
Man, it's gonna be more now.
But if an artist is gonna pay $1,000 for a fucking 10 or 15-minute slot, at least let that motherfucking meet Snoop.
Right.
You know, you
Yeah, for
at
sure.
least should be able to get a handshake and a fucking photo.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a rack, homie. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't
It's
imagine
like,
being the promoter.
you know what I'm
not letting
saying?
that happen.
It's like, you know what I mean? If you got motherfucking promoters out here charging these outrageous fucking prices and some shit, at least have the opportunity to meet the motherfucker that you're selling tickets for.
You know what I would do?
You know what I mean?
I would let
Because
the
every
dude-
motherfucking body who sold tickets for my show last night, I smoked, kicked, and chilled, took photos, and autographed they shit, nigga. Like Nike. Check mark.
Hell yeah.
That was respect.
You know what I'm saying? I kicked it with every motherfucking body last night, homie. You know
See,
what I'm
that's
saying?
the thing at Sports Flash. It's a more intimate show.
A lot of these artists, they'll just wait until their set, come in, and then just take off
then get
after.
out.
They don't meet anybody. They don't
You know
talk
what?
to anybody.
Respect to J-Real
Like-
because they brought a nice little crowd and they stuck around the whole time. They did their fucking I think his name was Dro. But he killed his set. He stuck around the whole time. I was like, man,
I'm
that's what I
hungry,
need.
nigga.
Oh,
What the
yeah.
fuck you talking about?
That's
Yeah.
cool when there's
Oh, yeah.
the fucking set.
Wanna
just
wrap
sit
it up?
there and just stay for the whole show instead of getting in
Exactly.
and then getting out for everyone.
Yeah.
So we're about to go get some street tacos. Man.
Hell
That
yeah.
sounds pretty good.
Well, thanks for stopping by. It's
Hey,
been
man,
real
it's
as
a
fuck.
pleasure.
Coming on, man.
Hell
Appreciate
yeah, it's
it.
been real.
Appreciate y'all having me. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Hell yeah. This has been the
y'all
Dabpod.
check me out.
Thanks
Denver,
for
you know
coming
what I'm saying?
again.
I'll be back. You know what I mean? Much love to everybody and shit.
Context?
You know, there's a lot of things that I said in this interview that I haven't said to a lot of fucking people. A lot of people are probably going to be surprised or going to be shocked, but, you know, this is my life. This is what it is. You know, and if I offend
have a lot more
motherfuckers and some
respect.
shit, then, you know, I don't mean to offend anybody, disrespect anyone, and I definitely don't mean to hurt anybody either. So in case of any family or some people who looked out for me and some shit or kind of made me throwing back for some of the things that I said, I apologize. But it's real shit,
real.
nigga.
Hell yeah, that's real.
Deuces, eternal Killa Beez, son.
This has been the Dabpod.
Peace.
Peace.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jay Kidd, and this has been the Dabpod. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. If you want to catch up on last week, click this link right here. If you want to see the week before, click up here. And if you want to hit that subscribe button, click this picture right here. Make sure to hit the bell symbol so you get notified on every time we drop a new episode. Thank you guys so much for watching.